this works a little better. There we go. If you turn it all the way on. Friends and family, April and Matt want to welcome you to this celebration of their love for one another. Each of you is given something special to their lives. Your love and encouragement will forever be appreciated. Thank you for sharing one of life's most sacred moments with them. May you be as important a part of their tomorrows as you are their lives today. I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful celebration we're all about to be a part of. All right, let's get this beautiful couple married, shall we? Carissa, a friend of the couple, will start us off with a reading they have chosen.
April and Matt, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held riding in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks and jogs. All those sentences that began with, "When we're married," and continued with, "I will," and "you will," and "we will." Those late night talks that included "someday," "somehow," and "maybe." All of those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All of these things and more were the real beginning of your wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, "You know all of those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all. Every word." Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and teacher, where you have learned much from one another over the last years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you will say to the world, "This is my husband, and this is my wife." Congratulations.
Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, family, and of two people who are in it forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. And when you think about it, this whole thing is a little bit weird, right? You're standing here in front of a crowd of people, looking fancy, holding flowers, being stared at by pretty much everyone who's meant anything to you in the past 30 or so years. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across all cultures, religions, generations, and societies. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical, we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. So why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth. That no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. And that's why both of you are standing here today. And that's why all of you are here to watch them stand up here. We've all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long. Some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And today's chapter has brought you here. A time to pause, look back, and smile at all the moments that brought you to this very moment. And a time to look ahead to all the moments that are yet to come. I'm here, we are all here, because we want those moments for you too. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that this love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. Love is not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying I love you for the first time, moving in together, getting engaged, the birth of summer, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner, binge watching Teen Mom or Sports Center, getting a big hug when you come home from work. It's those everyday moments that fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. It's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is something we always do. We use the words we have to write stories and poems and songs about love. And even though we describe it in different ways, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here with you. I asked the couple to describe their love for us, to answer a few questions about what they love the most about the other and what makes the other one so special to them. One of the questions was, what do you want the rest of us to know about each other? April said she's never seen Matt cry, so we're going to see if we can keep that streak going or break him today. I asked them what their favorite thing was about the other one. April said Matt is a great dad to Summer, and I can trust him wholeheartedly. Matt said April has a fun, outgoing personality, and even though I many times put up a fight, she gets me out of my comfort zone to try and experience new things. I asked what about the other one makes them a great parent. Matt said everything. It's easy to see how much April cares for Summer and how much she's willing to give up for her. April said Matt cares so much about Summer's health, he didn't even want her to eat her first birthday cake. That's love. I asked them when or how they knew they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. April said after going through a break, realizing how much she missed him and how much he meant to her. Matt said he didn't know if there was a specific moment, but being happy and being able to be himself around you are the biggest reasons why. I also asked them what the biggest quirk was, and this one's my favorite. April said Matt's best quirk is his gift-giving abilities, aka the bike light, and his weird obsession with John Bon Jovi. No lie, it's a little weird. Everyone knows it, and one of his groomsmen requested no Bon Jovi be played at the reception tonight. Which one of you was that? There we go. You're not getting away scot-free. Matt said a few times every year, April wakes up thinking she saw a spider on her. The first couple times I thought she really did. But now when I see her wake up frantic, I just say, spider? And her typical response is to freak out even more till she realizes it was a dream. I get some good laughs out of this. And for the record, what Matt wanted all of us to know about you is just how much time and work you put into your family and the things that are important to all of you as a family. Those sentiments are just a tiny peek into the most recent chapter of their love story. And now it's time for you to start the next chapter in this story by taking your vows. If you want to hand your flowers to April, have you guys hold hands. Matt, we'll have you go first.
I, Matthew, take you, April, to be my wife, to have and to hold you, to respect you, to be patient with you, and to be at your side at sorrow and joy, in the good times and in the bad, and to love and cherish you always. I promise you this from my heart for all the days of my life.
I, April, take you, Matthew, to be my husband, to have and to hold you, to respect you and to be patient with you, to be by your side through sorrow and joy, in the good times and in the bad, to love and cherish you always. I promise you this from my heart for all the days of my life.
Matt and April, nothing is easier than saying words, and nothing is harder than living them day after day. What you promised today must be renewed and practiced again tomorrow, the tomorrow after that, and all of the tomorrows after that. Wedding rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. May they be your daily reminder of your vows to each other and your resolve to live together in unity, love, and happiness. Matt, please place the ring on April's hand and repeat after me.
April, this ring is a token of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have, and all that I am, and all that I ever hope to be.
April, please place the ring on Matt's hand and repeat after me.
Matthew, this ring is a token of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have, and all that I am, and all that I ever hope to be.
April and Matt, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you have just made. The wedding rings that you will wear will symbolize your love and commitment to each other. You've made vows, exchanged promises, and shared a part of your love with your family and friends. So now, by the power vested in me by the state of Minnesota, I'm thrilled to pronounce you husband and wife. You've kissed 1,000 times, maybe more, but today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you've become husband and wife and can now seal the agreement with a kiss. Today your kiss is a promise. I'm a chatter. Today your kiss is a promise. Matt, you may now kiss your beautiful bride. One super quick announcement, the couple is going to do a receiving line, so if everybody wants to just stay seated, the ushers will dismiss everybody by row. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to all of you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Forse.